Welcome to another Mad Hatter Reviews. I miss you guys, okay? I miss making videos, okay? Life has been catching up. Life is bigger than you, and you are not me. Didn't you miss that? Let's talk about some Simpsons, okay? Let's catch up in style. Here's my Simpsons haul. Some of this was acquired through Toy Stalker, okay? The 5-inch ones, Toy Stalker, put a link in the description. If he still has them, use code HouseHatter. He sells out of these pretty fast, okay? They do real well over there. And then my buddy got me these at a convention. He got me the 2.5-inch Skinner and Nelson. And this is like one of my favorite things, okay? I love the Simpsons line by Jax. I think it's one of the best. Okay, it got me into two different lines, into two different scales. That's crazy, but they just do it so well, and plus the price is real reasonable. You know what I mean? So it's just like they're real easy. It's real easy to be a fan of these. Okay, and I don't know. I wasn't really in on the 2.5-inch. Until, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and then I was like, I'm going in, and then obviously John copied me and made that video that you guys saw. It's like, that's kind of how it works, you know what I mean? I pick up on something, then he picks up on the thing I picked up on, and then, that's the power of influence, okay? You're welcome, John. You're welcome for me influencing you. But, I'm still in. And I want to just open these, see what we got. So we have Skinner, we got Nelson, we got Edna Krabappel, okay, Mrs. Krabappel. Remember when Mrs. Krabappel was just like, remember when, I haven't seen The Simpsons in a while, but Miss Krabappel used to have fun, okay? She used to be a little risque, okay, if I may say so myself, okay. It was definitely a thing that was in the earlier seasons, okay. I remember she was like making out with that one guy in the car, the chef, the sushi chef, and then they almost killed Homer. That was fun. Then you got Bart, okay, Hockey Bart. So one variant in this whole wave, not bad, and it's a pretty good variant. It's got new tooling. It's not like a color swap. Then you got Troy McClure. Apparently, Troy McClure is controversial for his face. We'll take a look out of the package. And then Grandpa Simpson. Grandpa? Is that how they always spell it? It's not Grandpa, like Grandpa? It's not. Grandpa Simpson, old man yelling at clouds. Hello! So let's go ahead. Let's open these up and, I'll see you there. All right, we are back. Get these figures. I don't know what else to say. What else can I say? Get these figures. These are, when the dust settles, well, you know what? I was going to say, when the dust settles, it's going to be the ultimate Simpsons line. The Playmate Simpsons line was pretty damn good, okay? But this is a great evolution, okay? These are more articulated than Playmates, okay? Sculpts feel like they're better. You know what I mean? You get them in two different scales. I think I'm very excited knowing Jax has a handle on this, because their Mario line is really good, and it proves that they have like longevity in terms of like, committing to a line, because that line is still going. It seems to be going strong, and so I think that this is like the perfect marriage of like a company plus a line, because these are just so good. I think Grandpa might be the MVP for me, because he's doing his fist. Okay, so they knew what they were doing. Okay, they were like, look, we can only give you two hands with this, because these don't have like swap outs, you know what I mean? So what are we going to do? They gave you the fist hand. The face is perfect. Just yelling at the cloud. And then, of course, he comes with his cane. What else do you need? You know what I mean? That's the perfect accessory. And then you have this Hockey Bart, which stands up actually pretty well, considering that he has these skates on here. But just really nice. And the scale is just really good. Okay, like just really nicely scaled in terms of like adult to kid. Okay, I think it is. Then you got Edna Krabappel right here. Some of the females are difficult. So, some of the faces for The Simpsons are difficult to make. I think they did a pretty good job with Edna. From the front, it could be a little weird. Simpsons is strange, man. It's like some of these characters from the front look very, very different. I would this would be Simpsons has to be difficult to sculpt, okay? Because it's like even in the animation, they look really weird sometimes from the front. It's like it's all about the 3/4 and making like figuring out like what is the best angle. It's tough, but I think they did a pretty good job. Okay, and lots of posability on the arms, less so on the waist and things like that. But there's really not that much that you can do or that you really need to do with like a Simpsons figure. Come on, Edna, come on. Stand up, I said. I should stand up. All right, there you go. And so you got her, and she comes with a dry the dry eraser and all that. And then you have Troy McClure, okay? I'm Troy McClure. First of all, look, you have the. Can Troy do a running pose? I mean, that running pose is just as good as the Super 7 Chitara. Okay, Troy McClure running pose. Troy McClure running pose confirmed. Okay, get this arm back, put this arm back, and he's running to his next gig. In terms of the face, I think what people maybe were talking about is he looks young. Like he doesn't have like the crow's feet on the edge of the eyes, and he's not as wrinkly, I feel like, as Troy McClure. He looks like a young Troy McClure. Maybe there was a reason for that. I don't know. It doesn't bother me that much, aka really at all. I don't know. Does this bother you guys? It's I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, maybe he looks a little younger. It doesn't bug me that much. He comes with, I think that's some juice, because he also has the juice loosener. The juice loosener. You could, he's shilling for that. And, I mean, how fun are these? Come on, okay? If you want some scale with Homer and his dad, there you go. All right, perfect. All right, and then you get these guys. You get 2.5. Let's not forget these guys. You get Nelson. Look how fun this Nelson is. Comes with a rake. The rake already has the beehive on it, okay? So you cannot separate those. It's a nice Nelson, okay? And then you got Skedar right here. And he luckily does not have a hard time standing. Some of these guys have a hard time standing, the 2.5-inch ones, especially the ones that have like thinner legs. But, I'm good. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Real simple review. This company's killing it in terms of the Simpsons, and they are, I was gonna say low key, like some of the best figures. I think the word is out. People seem to like them. I see them selling really well. I hope they do well. They have some play sets, obviously, for the smaller scale. Maybe they make them for the bigger scale. Which scale are you more into? Okay, because I see both of them selling real well on shelves. I'd be curious, like, if you do collect these lines, do you like the smaller one? The benefit of the smaller ones is you can just have everybody. Okay, but the bigger ones are nice because they feel like more like action figures and less like miniatures, obviously. So that's it. That's my Simpsons review. Happy to do another review again. It's been a while. Just life catching up. But I love this. I love this channel, and I love doing these videos. Okay, no matter what that one guy says. Okay, fuck that one guy. That one guy that talks shit about my videos. But that's all. Let me know what you guys think of the Simpsons Jax Pacific line. Well done, Jax. Comment, subscribe, drop me a like. See you next time. Bye bye.